Hey, what's up? This is Scott with Level Up Tutorials, and in this video we're going to be outlining sort of the project that we're going to be making. I'm going to be talking about some of the tools and techniques that you'll be learning in this series. So check it out as we start to talk about our next major project in Meteor. Before we get going, I thought I would show you what exactly we're going to be building. So I didn't want to do these same sort of applications and things that every other tutorial is showing you how to build, yet I wanted to show you some of these techniques. So what we're building is essentially a recipe book. Now, this is sort of an interesting project because it contains a lot of cool things, but really it allows you to just add new recipes. And you'll notice that we have the options to add a particular recipe to a menu. So let's say we wanted to make this recipe this week, we could say add to the menu. So now when we go to our menu, the current menu is just going to be a list of the various recipes that have been selected to be in the menu. Now once you've added something to your menu, it's also going to add the ingredients to a shopping list. So we have the ingredients here, we have the menu, which is just the title and the description, and then we have the overall recipe book. Now in advanced iterations of this, we're going to be working on adding images, adding tagging, and making this into a really super full-featured application. But for this intermediate series, we have some really nice things going on here. We have the things that Meteor is known for, like the instant updating. So for instance, let's go ahead and make this a new window, and I'm going to get out of the mobile view here. So let's say you are at the store and your significant other is at home, and all of a sudden they want you to actually pick up some new items. So you're shopping, right? This is your list, is your shopping list. Now whoever else is in charge of your account could maybe say, well, we actually want to have something additional. Let's just have some sushi as well this week. So we can say sushi, and you can give this just a quick description. I'm not going to spend too much time because this is just a demo. And then for ingredients, we can go ahead and say we want to add sashimi grade tuna. We got one big old pound of that. And then we can add something like we want some white rice as well. One bag. I kept this measurements, the amount sort of vague just because we can now just sort of add whatever we want here, whatever language you're using. Now when we click submit, you'll see we instantly have this new dish here. Now, of course, you being at the store, you're still seeing your shopping list like this. However, when it gets added to the menu, you can see instantly without any refreshing, we're getting these new ingredients here. And for instance, if we decide we don't want shrimp tacos anymore, okay, shrimp tacos are now off the menu. The shopping list is now just the ingredients that are on the menu. So like I said, this is a sort of a different project. I wanted to make this a little bit more interesting than making a polling application or a blog or just something very general. But it should give you a lot of nice techniques. For instance, we have routing going on here. We have schemas that are validated. We have account support. We have some more interesting data structures where we're having a subdocument that's including the ingredients and things like that. And there's a lot of potential for the advanced series once we want to go ahead and work with image uploading and things like that. And in addition to all of that, it's also built to be responsive. And what's cool is that I'm going to provide you with the CSS for this. So when the time is right, you'll be given the CSS and you won't have to redo any of this work. And we're not necessarily going to go too deep into it, but you can explore that because there's some maybe interesting things going on there. So in this series, we're going to teach you how to auto-generate forms. We're going to teach you how to build schemas. We're going to be teaching you about a lot of the packages that are frequently used. The routing we're going to be doing with FlowRouter. We're going to show you how to add Google Analytics to your routes. I'm going to be talking about a settings.json file that can allow you to keep settings private on your site. That way you can store private keys and things like that without having to worry about those being accessible on the client. We're going to be talking about some different kinds of package management and some interesting things about sort of project layout and options that you have there. So I hope you find this project interesting. It should teach you a bunch of great techniques and packages that you can use to apply to build whatever sort of web application you're interested in building. As always, if you have any questions or comments, leave a a comment in the video or hit me up at Twitter or Facebook at Level Up Tutorials. In the next video, we're going to get our project started. We're going to get going, and we're going to start showing you some different ways to add your packages to your project. So as always, this is Scott with Level Up Tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.